Hello, and once again, we are live to the Modern Mystery School UK and EU podcast and YouTube channel. And today we are joined by the lovely Monique. Welcome, Monique.
Thank you, Sis Mickett.
Well, we're very happy because this is your first time on the show and you agreed to come and chat to us about being a ritual master. Now, just to give people a little bit of a background, you are a management accountant. So you love numbers. You love numbers. You are, most people glaze over at numbers, but I've seen you're in your happy place when there's numbers coming up and
yes.
So that does take a certain brain, kind of a logical, methodical brain to work with numbers. And so it's interesting to me because often people don't associate being spiritual, which I don't know quite what that means because we're all spiritual. But anyway, glossing over that part, people don't often connect those together. So can you tell me why you would want to even walk the Ritual Master Path? What would make you want to attend something like that?
Well, for me, working in the field, in the finance field, I've had quite a few challenges, and for the whole of my life, because like in that kind of field, people, they have strong personalities, and they often want to be seen in a certain way, in a definitely not spiritual way. They don't really want to associate themselves with that kind of thing. They don't really actually even want to express their vulnerabilities. Like, for example, if you say like I'm stressed, sometimes you're not even allowed to mention that. And for me, that always has been like at one point it became necessary to do personal development work, because like I had certain patterns and I needed to deal with these things and be able to cope in that kind of world, to do my work, and I actually also had this driving force from within to to keep going, and that almost like this fighter spirit, this warrior spirit from within to overcome these things. And I think that's innate feeling of this fighter spirit that I think has driven me to be here and become a ritual master, basically. Yeah. And
sorry, carry on.
Yeah, and it was definitely also, it was that, but also the at one point of 3 years or so ago, I had these sudden very severe headaches where I actually ended up in hospital, and I was actually a colleague of mine who actually helped me, and that colleague gave me my life activation. So all of these things together, this is why I'm here.
A bit of magic, then I think we can.
Precise.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that. I love that you pointed out the warrior spirit, because it is that drive within us that wants us to overcome those patterns that are preventing us from living a joyous life, from being at peace, from having abundance, from having good relationships. These are everyday things that everybody wants. And I 100% agree. It takes a warrior to get up there and face themselves and go, okay, well, hang on a minute, maybe I'm a bit of some of the problem here and I need to address it. That's tough, to look at and not keep pointing the finger out at everybody else. So I completely get that. So in your life, can you share with us any benefits that you could see of being a ritual master?
Yes. So So definitely the tools which I've learned in the Ritual Masters trainings, they really help me to stay centered and stay focused. And besides that, I also feel that I think it definitely feel after the initiation, it's almost like, you know, if you do the using the tools, then it almost like, okay, it points you straight back to actually keep at it and just actually keep actually fighting, just to actually see the positivity in things. Not immediately, but you know, you come, you keep going and you keep actually correcting, and eventually I think it's almost like what I've noticed is that if you do things consistently, then suddenly, like, while doing it consistently, you actually suddenly see a very big change at one point, and you find yourself thinking like, oh wow, like, you know, like a few months ago I did the same thing, but like now I'm actually doing the same thing, but actually at a very deeper level, and have a new understanding. So that I think that is also a real benefit, because you see yourself evolving, and that is really very positive, because it actually keeps you going, because like there are challenges on the way, quite a lot.
I 100% agree. I love that. It's those subtle changes that you realize, oh, I'm not dealing with this in the same way. Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
approaching this in the same way. Oh, hang on a minute. This doesn't bother me in the same way. And you can, I love that. I get that all the time. Like, I really notice it. I was like, wow, you know.
Yeah, also certain things which used to trigger me are not triggering me anymore, and that's really lovely. And I'm really, you know, that's my hope, is because actually that eventually actually I'm taking, like, you know, with like a hammer, I'm taking so much away that eventually I can actually see more joy in my life.
Yeah, and
That's
that's
what
what it's all about, isn't it?
exactly.
I love that.
Exactly.
Now, is Ritual Master what you thought it would be?
Now, linking into what I said earlier, you know, the fighter spirit, it really it really makes the connection. But you know, like, I did not really have any expectations before I went in there. You know, I saw it from the people who actually already were a Ritual Master, and you know, I looked up to them, and I wanted to be one. But then, you know, I did not really have any idea. And let me see what I've written down, because I must say, like, I did not really know that the changes that I have made, which I was hoping for, that I've actually done them in such a short time.
Agreed, 100%. And I love that point that you just brought up there, that you could see other people that were walking the path. And I think that is also a key part, because we look at people and we think, well, hang on a minute, I'd like to be like that. I'd like, whatever they're doing, you know, if they're tackling life in a, you know, because nobody's got it, you know, nobody has it easy. Nobody's got it easy. No matter what people think, nobody has it easy. Everybody's got stuff going on in their life. But the way that somebody approaches and tackles those challenges is the inspiration, I think. And so I 100% agree with you. You know, when you can see people who are making active change in their life and are good, kind people who are wanting good in the world, then I 100% agree with you. It's like, yeah, that's, you know, that gives to me the fruits of
Yeah.
the path, you know. Amazing. So our time is nearly up. Is there anything else that you would like to share?
Yeah, I think definitely if people want to do it, then they feel drawn to it, they definitely need to go for it, and because it gives you lots of benefits. Yeah, but everything it's all step by step, so it won't happen all in one go, and you know, everyone has got their own path, so yeah, that's what I just want to say. So like it has brought me lots of joy and lots of good. So, but like definitely like also like it's definitely one it's a path of the warrior.
It is. It is. I love that. I love that. It's so true. It's, you know, it's step by step. You know, it doesn't all happen overnight, and it's something we are committed to doing
Yeah,
for ourselves. You know,
definitely. Yeah, it's definitely not if one wants to have a quick solution, that and I don't believe that there is a quick solution. Yeah.
it takes hard work, commitment, and of course a bit of magic, and away we go.
Yes.
uh,
And laughter.
yeah, it's so true, isn't it? It's so true. Monique, thank you. I hope you will come back onto the show and discuss. You know, we've got lots of amazing topics that we're going to be talking about over 2025, and we'd love to have you back sharing your experiences. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I love to be here too.
And if you are thinking about Ritual Master, then get in touch with your guide, or you can get in touch with me and I'll connect you with somebody for a little chat, and you can see if it might be something that you know, you feel called and drawn to walk on that path with us. So thank you so much. And if you're watching this live, then please go and enjoy the sunshine. It is gorgeous out there here in the UK. So take care, and see you all soon.